Aberdeen have found their manager, Jimmy Thelin. Welcome back to Fog Football. You may never have heard of this guy, and you're probably wondering, is he going to be playing, well, managing this weekend? No, because he's going to be currently managing his current club, which is Elfsborg in Sweden. So he's going to be joining them in the summer, and it makes you think and wonder, like, why is it took so long for Aberdeen to get this over the line? And also the fact that if they're going to announce him now, you feel like they would announce someone now in the sense of you would be bringing them in now. I think Aberdeen are in the position where they almost need someone now. I mean, they could go down. With that Ross County win, which was extremely unlikely, it's thrown them into the 11th spot. Shootout.
Yeah, Aberdeen now in a battle for that 11th place relegation playoff spot. You feel like I say in a battle for it. It's the spot that nobody is trying to get. Everyone is trying to avoid it, and it looked like Aberdeen, with a couple of decent results over the past few months, were going to be fine. It looked like they'd escaped that, and that they were pretty much playing for nothing. They were too far behind the top six, but it also looked like they were too far ahead for 11th. So I think people just assumed that Aberdeen would be safe, but now that might not be the case, especially in the bottom six. We've got all the teams playing each other. A defeat now for Aberdeen against a St Johnstone or a Ross County is literally going to just reduce that gap completely. And it puts a lot of pressure on this new manager coming in, Jimmy Phelan, I believe is how you pronounce his name. I mean,
Yep.
he's coming in now, and if he doesn't hit the ground running, because sometimes a manager comes in, they get a good start, other managers need a little bit of time. Believe it or not, this guy's not got any time. I think people thought you bring him in now, and he's got to the rest of the season. He's got the rest of the season and the pre-season to build and stuff like that. But I mean, this guy could be coming in and literally within a game or two could be in a relegation dogfight if he doesn't get off to a good start. So I mean, we're saying this guy's got time to come in and build his team for next season. He could be building a team for the championship if he isn't careful.
Yeah.
What I think might save Aberdeen is St Johnstone. Now, I said this a while ago. I think that St Johnstone will struggle to make up. I believe they were 4 points behind Aberdeen. 4 or 3.
Yeah, 4.
I don't really see St Johnstone making that up, but you never know. If St Johnstone beat Aberdeen in the match that they played them, the gap's reduced to 1. You would think Ross County and St Johnstone will beat Livy.
Every team's guaranteed 3 against Livy.
Well, we've seen Aberdeen not get 3 points a couple weeks ago.
That's true.
So, I mean, I tell you what, it makes the bottom 6 interesting.
Well, it says he's not going to take the post until the start of June, right? Which is weird, considering the fact he is the current manager of Elfsborg, right? And they're only 3 games into the season. So why are they willing to let their not their goalkeeper, their manager manage until the start of June, which will be like what?
Well, the June, that'll be the season over.
It won't be the only 3 games in.
No, the Scottish Premiership, it'll be over by June.
Yeah, but it seems weird that Elfsborg
I
team
wonder
is...
why they would announce it. It makes no sense.
Yeah, but it's weird for them to be like, yeah, you can continue managing us until the start of June, and then you can go to your new job. That seems very tin pot for the Swedish league.
I think it's...
And they're a decent team, Elfsborg. I mean, they're not quite Malmo, but...
I think it's strange that he has agreed to join Aberdeen on June.
Yep.
In June. Why? It doesn't make any sense to me.
6 weeks away. Early June.
Why not just keep it under wraps and announce him in June? Do they just want him to have a fresh start? I mean, it could be that. Maybe they don't want him to come in and finish the season. Maybe he says, look, I want to do things fresh. I want to wait till the end of the campaign and come in. Maybe he doesn't want to be stuck with this position that Aberdeen find themselves in right now. And I guess, I mean, that might be smart from him.
It might be smart, but I mean, this team finished second last season.
Who's to say if Aberdeen lose their first couple of games in the split, are Aberdeen going to push for this guy to come in sooner? Are they going to be like, Jimmy, we need you now?
Jimmy.
Or, I mean, if Aberdeen, let's say Aberdeen get relegated, can this guy try and talk himself out of a move? Or is it like a fish? I wonder if there's any circumstances depending on the relegation on it.
That's the thing, though. I mean, the guy is leaving a team that finished second in the Swedish league to go to a team that could finish second bottom. Yeah, Aberdeen they are
Then-
a top 5 club, obviously.
So this guy could actually, his first game for Aberdeen could be the playoff relegation.
Is that
Leg
going to
one.
June?
I believe that will be played in June, yeah.
That is a mess.
Well, you think about it, I mean, the championship, they have to play 4 games first. I believe those games go into June. So, yeah.
That could be the thing that saves Aberdeen.
Imagine he came in and took them down.
I can imagine leaving though the second best team in Sweden and ending up in the championship with Scotland.
Yeah.
He must be on. He must. It hasn't confirmed what sort of deal he's on, but he must be on good money. Don't know how much of a years he's going to be here, but I mean, I've never heard him. I'll be honest, but I think the fact he led them to second place in Sweden, he must be all right, and it's good to see that Aberdeen have went further afield. I mean, you look at this appointment, much more promising this than a 75-year-old Neil Warnock who was up for a holiday. That's for sure.
Yeah, no, I think there's a bit of excitement around this signing, but here we won't know.
We won't know till early June, guys, and maybe the excitement will be burst if Aberdeen are in the championship. But until then, peace.